Hello everybody, sorry about that. There must be 3 seconds in the beginning of this video where you will not be hearing anything. Well, that is because I've changed up my recording setup and for some reason the first 3 seconds went black and everything stopped working. So we are here though and we are back and everything is running. I hope that that wasn't too much of an annoyance for you all, but we are here and we are trying to hit the top 1000 once again. Daily scores are pretty low. Top 100 is under 1000, so that means we are looking at very low scores here. Probably if we win the run around 700 and something, we play really well, but we are of course trying to hit that top 1000 mark. I'm not going to go to the top 1000. I've been considering it for future episodes to maybe start the episode where I'm at top 1000, so we know what kind of score we're looking at. Unfortunately, there is no way to see that in the game while you're playing, so we won't know what our actual path is. But this is going to be a hard daily. We're going to look at the scores, we're going to realize that this is a hard daily, we're going to prepare ourselves. So we're playing as a defect, which means A, the game is already harder than it needs to be. Playing with All-Star, we start with 5 color cards, that's not bad. And then of course we are getting the map only contains one path, a certain feature, one of the hardest modifiers in the game, and Vintage, which means our deck with the defect is not going to get better than the 5 colorless cards you start with. So it's going to be a very bad deck, but lots of relics to hopefully make up for the lack of cards in our deck. So we're going to be trying to obviously go for some form of dual cast zappy deck, so upgrading dual cast as soon as possible. I don't think we can because of Vintage. No, we can still upgrade cards, so we're going to be trying to upgrade as many cards, but these are okay starting cards. These 2 suck, the other 3 are fine, not great but fine. So going to be a very hard run. We need to prepare ourselves for what is going to be a very hard run. Of course, what would be very nice here is to do something a little bit of dual cast situation right here off the bat. Hit the front guy, hit the back guy. That's so unfortunate. So I was really hoping we'd hit 2, we'd hit the same louse, so we could take 1 louse straight off out of the program, straight off the bat. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So this is going to be a little bit of a bad situation for us. Not too bad because luckily we do have the block and the zap. I'll use the proof, I just get rid of it so it's not in the deck. And yeah, pretty much we just need to wait for dual cost to show up again and we will win, and that will be the end of the fight. Even though we are weakened, we don't care about being weakened too much. So our secret technique, we can't secret technique because we have no cards. Or what about if we just strike this good sir and we defend once and this transmutate for 1, I guess, since there's nothing else we can do. So like I said, this is going to be a very hard one. We're going to try and minimize as much damage as we can. We should not expect perfects against anything basically, and we should just try our best to slowly win the run. This is what we got to do. We just got to slowly win that. Kunai's great start, great first relic. Definitely going to make the run slightly easier because when we do get 3 cards, which is plausible. I'm actually going to attack 1. Some of these transmute here for 2. Panache is great. Secret technique, I don't think I have anything that's free in my deck. No I don't, so we will just end our turn and move on. So upgrading Zap to free here, since we have a secret technique in the deck, is probably a good idea because we can go find it and play it, and that is obviously going to be very helpful. I'm going to block twice, hit once. I want to hit twice, but of course I can't do any form of simple addition or multiplication or any form of maths or sums or additions or whatever you want to call it at all. So we messed that up a little bit, that's fine. I can't play Secret Technique because there's nothing in my deck. If I could have played Secret Technique, I would have panached and that would have done a lot of damage and maybe got very close to the kill. Very close to the kill. But unfortunately we did not have. So 1 dual cost will end this, so we're going to hope for now. We need to play very aggressively with our dual cost, I think, so that we can just end fights really fast with dual cost. But to try and keep Zap active will be good. Thread Needle is great. So we've got defense, we've got strength boost, we're doing okay. Now we need to, this is critical. This is critical. Buying the right stuff here is critical. Looking at the straight up bat, Static Discharge feels like the right purchase. I'm going to go for it. Removing cards I don't think is a good idea, but I think maybe adding a Rip and Tear for 14 damage to 1 enemy or 7 damage, which is way more than a normal strike, is a good idea. So I'm going to add that and I'm going to move on. The reason I'm adding these cards is because we're getting relics, we're not getting cards, so our deck is never going to get larger, which is of course going to make it slightly harder to play. And weaken the guy in the back, that is the most HP. I'm going to take out the guy in the front and I'll defend once and we're taking no damage. Let's go. The more damage we can avert early, the better, because that means it will give us actual chances in the future to be able to we can just end our turn and win the fight, to be able to upgrade cards at bonfires instead of healing. Of course we would love to upgrade cards because that is just a lot of free damage, or not free damage, but actually pretty much free damage. Lots of the cards. Power Potion is great, and a bird face urn is great because defects do usually go for a power based deck, meaning we could probably, by that I do mean more, hopefully. This is going to be good if it's 2 different enemies. That worked out perfectly. Do we defend here? Yes, so we got 9 plus 5 is 4. I can defend again, whatever. It doesn't matter. Our lightning bolt would have been better to hit the middle guy, but that's fine, you know. It hit someone. We had a 33.3% chance of hitting the one we wanted, and that's not bad. That's not, I mean, it's not the greatest odds, so it makes sense that we would not get completely lucky on that. This is a little bit unfortunate. I don't know how to handle this without taking damage. We are blocking 5, so he must die and he must die. So we should consider dual casting and striking. We can static storm, we can blind, and we can end our turn. So we're not taking any damage here, which is amazingly good. Because we played a power with static storm, we got up to 4 HP. And now we just have to kill this last louse without taking a hit, and that should not be too difficult. Especially if we can get lots of zaps out earlier. 2 turns and he's guaranteed dead. 1 turn, possibly. If we get any of our attacks, he's dead. We still haven't been able to attack 3 times, so we would look hopefully for an energy potion at some point. That would make this a lot better. Bag of prep is huge, absolutely amazingly huge, and it makes me happy, man. So being on 4 HP means we can smith, which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to smith up the rip and tear. Maybe it does 18 damage. Zap for free is good because I can find out with secret technique. Rip and tear, 18 damage though. 18 damage is, or 9 damage to an enemy, or 18 damage to one enemy, 9 damage to single enemies if there's more than one. I think it's going to be worth more in the long run, and that's why I'm going to do it. But it was a difficult one. I'm going to drink the potion immediately. I'm going to use the loop. I'm going to use the static charge. I'm going to use the secret technique to find the zap. I'm going to use that zap, and I'm going to use Riptide. I'm going to end my turn. Okay, so we got 2 powers out. We've done quite a bit of damage on the first turn. We've got 2 electrical orbs out, and yeah, now we just need to pretty much keep attacking. If we heal block here for 5, I'm not going to block here. Actually, we have plate armor, so I am actually going to block here. I could block again for another 4. It won't block enough damage, so I'm just going to leave it. We'll take 6. No perfect against this elite, but we will channel 1 lightning ball, which will be great. Speed up the fight slightly. 16 incoming damage again. A little bit unfortunate, but I will use skill to lower that. And lower it by quite a bit too. Enough for me to double block here, actually. And again. Yeah, we're still going to take some damage, but I think it's worth it. He should be dead next turn if we get dual cast. He's guaranteed dead if we get... Okay, he's actually just dead because we took damage. Okay, so he's already dead. We've won the fight. We can literally end the turn and win the fight, but I'll kill him. That's fine. That's not bad. For an elite fight, ooh, gambling chip's great. For elite fight, that's not good. Self-repair is huge. It's like almost... It's almost something that can carry a run on its own in the right circumstances. But what do we want to upgrade? Probably want to upgrade static discharge here to get 2... Zap or dual cast for free could be good. I think upgrading Zap to free is going to be worth a lot more than we know. Simply because I can fetch up a skill with the skill fine and play it immediately. So we don't need to rest before bosses pretty much anymore. Unless we are under a lot of HP. So we're going to throw a card here. We'd preferably throw a rare. So I'm going to throw the transmutation because I'm never going to use it. It's going to give me a nice HP boost. Nice max HP boost. And a nice... full heal, which I love. I will get cursed for relic or get max HP, or this is one of those like game-changing choices. At the end of the turn, lose 1 HP for each card in hand. We do have quite a lot of cards in hand because we've got only 3 energy, but getting a relic at 85 HP, I don't feel I need the max HP, but having 90 max HP just could be very nice. So let's go for the max HP. Play it slightly safer than I usually do. Slightly safer than I usually do. Not completely safer, just slightly. So we can get rid of a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to get rid of all the... I'm going to get rid of these, and they're going to go for that. Okay, so good instinct's great. Blind is great. Strike. 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 And get a dex up. Oh, it's dex up kunai. Its shuriken is strength up. We're not going to take any damage. We're going to get a slime card, but I don't care too much about that. 2 slime cards. I care a little bit about that. Luckily, it's still weakened, which is very good for us. So we're going to use Zap. We're going to use... we can't use Secret Technique at all, so let's Riptide him. And unfortunately, I guess we're just going to defend here. And end our turn. She's going to take 6 more to 224 HP ones. Pretty high HP. A little bit worrisome for me here. But we have 90 HP. That is so nice with the... with this guy. And by this guy, I do mean, of course... the defect. So I block once. I can play static discharge for a little bit of HP. I'm not to be needed. And now we just slowly win the fight. Just slowly play defensively. Win the fight. Take no damage if possible. Preferably take no damage, but it could happen. Nope, definitely taking no damage now. So we can play self-repair, I guess, for fun. We can hit this guy. We can go secret technique to go find out a dual cost. We shall use the dual cost. And we can just end our turn. And that takes care of one of the monsters. And let's go. And there we go. Full HP. That's good. Even though we're hitting for another 7, it wasn't necessary. Juju Brace is fine. Means question marks are less monsters. But less monsters aren't actually necessarily a good thing. Because less monsters do unfortunately mean that we will... That's a lot of incoming damage that I can't block all of it. So I think I'm just going to do that. I think that's fine with me. I'm going to use the Zap. I'm going to use the Static Discharge. I'm going to use Rip and Tear. Okay. We can take out... you know, this is like where I worry. Because either these will hit these two and I'll be very happy. Or they won't and I won't be very happy. So now I'm like... I'm going to go for the gamble that they're going to hit these two. I'm going to use the Energy Potion. For the self-repair and the strike on this good sir. So now we have 3 targets that we could take out. They both hit the gut most HP. Okay, well, that's a little bit unfortunate, I have to say. I'm a little bit annoyed right now. Like, it could hit 3 people and we got a kill fast, we mean to take less damage. Or it could hit 2 people and we wouldn't block any damage. And we just got, I want to say, unlucky. Let's take out this guy. We will defend. We have more than enough block now, and now we can just literally let our thunderbolts take care of the rest. Boom. I don't see us perfecting the first floor boss. We haven't perfected the elite either, or I wanted to say any of the elites, but actually I should just say the elite because there is only one, and we did not perfect either of those either. So we are still on full HP. Toolbox is great. A free card at the start of every turn I like. So far this run is not that hard. Points wise, I don't know how good I'll lose HP to upgrade 2 cards. Definitely. I'm not even going to rest up. I'm going to upgrade again because I don't need to rest up. I'm going to upgrade probably Static Discharge at this point. 2 lightning is going to be worth more because we will evoke them very fast. Especially if we fight this guy and we get it early, which we are hoping to do. Preferably turn 1 if possible. Yes, we got it to 1. Okay, so we don't want to strike. Actually, we do want to keep the strikes. Probably don't want to secret defend. Don't want to defend. Definitely not. I think that's a perfect opening hand. Okay, so we want to go Static Discharge first. Play Jackal Chase because it's free. Gives me secret technique. I don't want to use secret technique because there's nothing I want to bring out. Let's go for a Rip and Tear. And then let's go for a Zap. We could play the self-repair, but I don't think it's necessary. We could secret technique to get what? A dual cast out, maybe? We could dual cast. Let's dual cast right off the bat. Dual cast. Because we're gonna get a lot of orbs from Static Discharge anyway. And we'll end it with a strike. And I think that's the most damage we can physically deal. And getting rid of the dual cost means the chance of getting these 2 defense or these 3 defense is higher. And blind. If we can get blind and 3 defense, we could actually maybe mitigate some of this damage. We didn't get blind or 3 defense, which is insanely unlucky once again in my opinion. But if we had just got that blind, we could have perfected this boss. I believe we could have perfected this boss. Well, not perfect. Yeah, if we weakened them, I think we could have perfected this boss. But since we didn't weaken, we will not perfect the boss. So that sucks. Having only 3 orbs is nice for evoking very fast, which is kind of cool. So there's our perfect on the drain. Just because blind didn't show up. Very frustrating once again. Nothing I can do about it unfortunately. So that's just how it is. I will dual cast straight off the bat. And I will defend and not defend because I might as well. So yeah, just because we didn't get the dual cast to show up, or the blind to show up, we actually lose our perfect. I'm not sure. Obviously I'm not sure. We took a lot of damage. So I'm really not sure if it was possible actually even for us. I'm going to choose to not block here so I can channel more static charges, because at this point I just want to channel more static charges. The more static charges I channel, the more damage I do. It does the most damage for us. It does 8 damage per static charge. So no reason to play self-repair, but I will use the 2 blocks because there is a burn card that's annoying. I'll play the self-repair just for the bird face earn heal, I guess. I don't know, man. Just play it because I can, I guess. It just means I don't have to cycle through it, which is probably good. Self-repair is a great card, but it really is a dead card if you're playing against certain bosses. Even I have to admit that. Certain bosses, it just feels like it does nothing. But we're not doing too bad. This is pretty easy. But this is actually a very nice Hex Ghost fight. Hex Ghost fights usually aren't this easy, so I have no problem with this Hex Ghost fight at all. I will weaken you and I'll defend and I will strike. And you will die to the thunder. So I didn't even need to weaken you or defend you. I could have just striked. But we didn't know that at the time. Gold-plated cables. I've never had gold-plated cables. Your rightmost orb triggers its passive and additional time. Your rightmost orb. So this one's going to do 2 of those. So it does 6 damage. Thunder Strike or amplifying static could be so good. But Thunder Strike could be our win con. It could be our like one-shotter. Curse, Small House, or Snake Eye. We're going to get a lot of relics, so Curse doesn't feel worth it. I'll take Small House. Get a free card upgrade. The more card upgrades we get, the better. Because the more card upgrades we get, the less upgrading we have to do physically. And if we look at our deck, pretty much our entire deck is pretty much upgraded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards are upgraded out of 19. I said pretty much more deck, and I realized that I was completely incorrect, and almost none of our deck is upgraded, but it made me feel better for the time being. So I'm going to get rid of Purity because I got 2, which is I think is some bullshit game. But what can you do? Defend, I guess. And this is so unfair. I'm going to just get rid of one of those. That is the worst opening hand ever. Not one attack. I like Small House now. Oh, Tiny House rather, sorry. Tiny House went from being an okay card to being a very good card. So now I like it. We did 1 damage to this good sir, but we ain't taking nothing off his armor yet. We haven't taken any damage either, but I mean, I think he gets stronger as time goes on. I actually don't know. Oh, I'm going to take damage here because I just got 0 blocks. Wow, okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. Not 1 block? Not 1 block? Okay, we didn't get 1 block. That's a little bit unfortunate. But, so we'll take some damage here. 8 damage to be exact, which is quite a lot of damage to take. Just didn't get 1 block, eh? I guess that's life. Sometimes in life you don't get a block and you just need to deal with it. Riptide, strike. We should play self-repair. No reason to use the strike there. He's going to guarantee die next turn. We wouldn't have killed him there with the strike because he would have been on 1 and we would have taken damage regardless. So that way we're at least going to get the heal out of the stuff. Frozen Egg is huge. That means every power we get from now on is upgraded, right? Yeah, automatic upgraded thing. For once in my life, it's tempting. For once in my life, it's tempting. I'll be on 45. I'll be on like 47 HP. And I'll basically, it's like basically like having 5 turns of invincibility. It's tempting. For the first time ever, it's actually tempting. I can't kill anything. It's like I can't guarantee kill anything in 5 turns. So I'm just going to say no. It was tempting though, but I'm just going to say no. I'm still waiting for the time where I see that to be worth it. At the moment, I still haven't found that. But I am hoping that I do one day. I'm going to get rid of Secret Technique here, and I'm going to get rid of the normal strike, and that's it. Start off with the Good Instincts. Go for the Zap because it's free. Go for the Riptide because it hits twice. It did not hit the same anymore, unfortunately. Go for Thinking Ahead. Let's get rid of the Thunder Strike to the top of our deck. Let's go for Static Discharge. And let's go for Leap to mitigate damage. Luckily, these Thunder Balls do full damage to the flying enemies, so that helps us a little bit. I guess that's the only buff that the defect really gets, considering it doesn't really get buffs. If I actually didn't block that and I let all of that hit, I would have killed everything here in like 1 turn. I just realized. Which would have actually been hilarious, because it would have channeled so many lightning orbs and I would have only taken 5, which maybe would have been worth it. But we will never know, because we did block. Nothing is dying, which is slightly problematic for me. Luckily, dual cost finally showed up. How much does this do? Yeah, I'm gonna dual cost here. Okay, so we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Yep, we're actually just gonna straight up take a lot of damage. This Scrambling Brew. All of them, because we need to find some defensive stuff. We did find some defensive stuff, luckily, and hopefully enough. I'm not sure. We're probably gonna take some damage here. A little bit of damage is incoming, but it's okay. Don't actually wait to deal with multiple enemies right now. I just realized. Doom. Self-repair. Secret Technique. Get a defend, I guess. Use a Good Instincts. Use defend. Use a blind. Enter. I used the blind on him because he's got 1 more power. Even though he's got less HP, he's got 1 more power. So if he actually, if we get unlucky and he lives somehow, then at least we will not take as much damage. So Riptide will be great and end this whole fight for us. So that's great. That's the end of our fight. And we head up to 91 again. So we pretty much broke even. On HP, I mean, but I'm not sure about the fight. We don't want to buy Rex, we want to buy damage. Storm innate. Whenever you play a power channel 1 lightning. I don't really have a lot of powers, do I? 1 power, 2. We have 2 powers, so we can channel 2 lightning. We could go Storm deck. Just got like a lot of powers. Buy like this. Can't buy that then. We can buy this and then buy maybe Rebound, not a bad idea. And I think Storm Plus is probably worth the money. I'm going to buy a power potion here just because it might be useful for the lead coming up very, very soon. This guy's annoying, but luckily I do have Storm, so. And we've got a free magnetism, which is great. So we got to get rid of some cards. We have a lot of incoming damage, so we probably want to get rid of some of the... so we want to keep the... Actually, this hand's actually kind of perfect, so... It's kind of sad because it's kind of perfect. Let's blind the one doing the most damage. Let's good instincts, I mean. So we got 10 block. So we're taking nothing there. So we only need 8 more block. If we play this, we get a storm counter, but we don't get any block. So we want to leap for block. So we've got a Riptide, got a leap, and then you dual cast. It's hard to know if dual casting was the right choice because this thing's just going to heal them up, but I think it's the right play. I think it's the right play. 9 incoming damage. Secret technique. Go get me zap. Play zap. Use defend. Use strike. Use strike. And we have enough block to not take damage. So let's just keep trying to let this block situation keep us alive. Or keep us from taking as much damage as possible. This thing is going to be a massive problem for us with this Mystic. So we'd like to attempt to kill as soon as possible. Okay, because if she keeps healing, it's going to be very, very hard. We can still play Static Discharge, which is coming now. So we're going to be able to power 1 more orb, which is nice. Means 9 damage guarantee per turn. Hopefully we get enough block to not just insta-die. Block. Block. Enter. That was nice that they all hit that. So 4 hit, we get 4 hits. So we got 12 damage on the board every turn. Okay, we're going to take our first HP damage first turn, but that's going to channel us a lightning orb, so it's worth it. Channel us 2 lightning orbs, so it's definitely worth it. Massive amount of damage coming in, but that's fine. Rip and tear. Dual cost. Wow. A little bit unlucky on the gambles there. We need both to hit the Centurion. Only we had 3 chances, only 1. Okay, so we're going to take a lot of damage again. Fuck, and this thing's going to heal him up, so... Oh, no, he's dead. Nice. Very nice Static Discharge kill there for us, which is great. We're hitting 7 again, so we're on 97, so we're actually perfectly fine. I will blind you for fun, I will strike you, and I will leave. And enter. I should use that more. I think that Thunder Strike does more than I give it credit for. Boot means what? Whenever attack with your 4 or less unblocked attack damage. Okay, attack damage. See that very crucial word? Attack damage. Something that I don't look at and something I should. Applying weakness to all could be so useful. I'm going to go for the Thunder Strike damages. It's kind of our kill con right now. With Storm and everything. So Book of Stabbing is scary, 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 scary. I can't even describe in words how scary that is for me. But it is the most scary thing. We did get blind. That's huge. So you go Storm. You go Static Discharge. You look at how much damage he's taking. 8. So if we block, we want to block here. We can go get free stuff. So we get the... Oh, that block is good. But I'll get the Zap, I think, is there. Get the Zap. Now we could either defend to keep our perfect alive, or we can go for 18 damage. This is where it gets tricky because, like, I would prefer to go for 18 damage, but I would like to perfect in elite for more points on the daily. I'm gonna defend because I want the perfect. I want to attempt for the perfect at least, even though the mathematical chance is almost 0. But I want to try. I mean, I'm gonna try. That's how much damage? 12 incoming damage. So we'll do anything for we do Secret Technique. Go get the Good Instincts. Play the Good Instincts. Use... This is 3... evoke your next orb. So use dual cost and use defend, I guess. 12, that we're not taking any more damage once again. We should play this power card, and we should use it because this power card is going to give us the opportunity to get another innate storm thing, which is good. How much damage I got coming, baby? 21 damage. The creative AI gave me creative AI, which is obviously not what we wanted. Zap. I guess we're not going to perfect this guy. It sucks, but that's life. So now we just want to try and minimize damage. We try to perfect them. We try to go for the whole perfect thing. It was not the right choice, like I thought it wasn't, but I went for it anyway, and I paid the little price for it. But that's okay. So now we're just pretty much waiting for the thunderstorm to come up. I mean, I'll play it for fun, but it's fine. And yeah, so we're just pretty much waiting for thunderstorm to come. We're in this fight, so if we get the next turn, the fight's over, and we'll minimize some damage. Actually, the fight just might be over before that, so that would be nice. Actually, the fight is already over. Okay. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It was a nice little situation we had going for ourselves there. I like it. I like it a lot. Ancient T-set's fine, I guess. Seek, not plus. Auto shield could be so good. I'm going to take auto shields plus because it's upgraded. Which is not something I would usually take. I'll usually just take Seek, because Seek is actually kind of exactly when you're removing a card from the deck. I would like to just remove a normal strike at this point, honestly. Buy normal strike. Actually, yeah, we need a normal strike. We don't need a normal strike. We've got a bunch of upgraded cards that actually do stuff for our deck. Blue candle's fine. We don't have coaster, so we don't care about it. Oh, this is my nightmare. Artifact, yes. I'll wait on that though. Okay, so we have weakness, block, secret sneak to get us something. So let's get rid of the strike and the strike and get rid of purity. Perfect. So you go storm. You go auto shields because it's a trillion block. You go weakness because it's insane. You go zap because it's insane. You go secret sneak will get me what? Give me dual cast. I don't know if dual cast counts as hitting is malleable. It doesn't count as hitting is malleable. Awesome. And good instance. So sweet. We're not going to take any damage here. We've got him down to about half HP. So far so good. So far so good. As long as he doesn't attack here, he isn't. So I'm going to use the anti-debuff thing. I'm going to use this does quite a bit of damage. I'm going to use the this does quite a bit of damage actually. Oh, he gets that though. He gets that for some reason. That's interesting. I wonder why he gets that, but he doesn't get the normal one. The dual cost one. I guess Thunder Strike counts as an attack. It does, and dual cost counts as a skill. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sweet, so malleable is for any attacks. That's a trillion income damage. This does 6 times 2, which was not enough. So we want to defend. We want to leap. Okay, we are actually taking no damage. Then you strike, and then you end your turn. We slowly beating him down. Thanks to a gold-plated cable, we slowly beating him down. We're not taking damage either. So 21 incoming damage once again. Good instincts. Defend. That's not enough. So we actually are going to start taking damage the first time. But if I use this artifact potion, and I deal 8 here, and I play stat discharge, and then I hit like that, he's dead. And we don't have to take the damage. I'm a genius. Tori is actually not bad. Tori is really good. Tori is kind of almost game winning by itself. Probably at this point you want to blind. Oh no, let's go for super leap. Upgraded leap is 12 block, and 12 block is beautiful. What can I say? Bum, bum, bum. So 5 incoming damage. I don't actually care about too much, so I'm going to get rid of everything. Ah, that's way more like it, baby. So go storm. Go static charge. Go zap. Go secret technique. Get the auto shields. Use auto shields. Use the strike and use the dual blade. And use the pen for fun. Awesome. We're gonna get dazed, but that's fine. So we'd like to add some powers to the deck if possible. Creative AI is actually so good for the deck. Of course, we can't. We need to add it to the deck, which is very difficult. But that is exactly what this deck needs. We get creative AI in this deck, and we will win. We will win the run if we get creative AI in this deck. If we could play it. We can't really play it. I'm vulnerable now, so big damage coming in the future. Big damage coming. Those are those days that I was worried about. I'm going to exhaust all of these motherfucking days. I'm going to end my turn, so I don't make more dazes. Probably should have just ended the turn instead of doing anything, because I just added another daze to the deck, basically, is all I did. Riptide does damage. I will use this because it does damage, and I'll pass the turn. We get another daze card. So we're doing 12 a turn. Like, literally every turn, we do 12. He's going to hit super hard next turn, but we're not vulnerable anymore, so we're going to take slightly less damage. Can we kill him here? 6. 4. It's definitely not going to be enough. This does 16. Okay, so we got 16 on the board, plus 4. And then, no, it's not going to be enough. So we want to leap and defend. I was just checking if we had the damage. We didn't, because we did 4. We would have been too short. See, sometimes I do the math, guys. Sometimes I do the math. So I've been playing a very defensive run, very, very safe run. But the problem is, I'm worried. I don't know how we're going to do against the bosses. You know, we're doing okay against monsters, but how are we going to do against bosses? That's the question. That is the actual question. My eye is very itchy, which is awkward, but that's life. Okay, so probably gonna start off with the same old. Let's think, how do we want to handle this? Probably get rid of this and this right now. Actually, no, secret taking is so bad. Let's get rid of auto shields because we don't need it. Get rid of we can keep rip and tank, we can keep blind, that's fine. Okay, so you go storm, you go static discharge, you go weakness, you go vulnerable, you go one of these. Look at any 0 costing cards you want to play. Zap, yes. So you go find yourself a zap. You play said zap. And then you use dual cast to do 16 damage to something. Or 16 damage to things, plural. But it's this focus potion, going to focus. That's tempting. For this fight specifically, that's very tempting. Having the golden cable is actually so good. If we get that with loop, then we just have like so much damage on the board that we don't actually need to physically do ourselves, which is very nice. Okay, so we kind of are praying now for a very specific lightning bolt to hit. Okay, we got very lucky. We actually got so lucky. We're gonna get failed now, and he's gonna do 20 damage next turn, but we've got 5 damage, 5 armor no matter what. So we only need 15 block. We only need 15 block. We did not get 15 block, so we're about to take a lot of damage. That did way less than I anticipated. I was thinking that was gonna do way more than it did, and it did very little. We're gonna take 12. We're gonna heal 7, so we're gonna take 5 in total. Actually, we're going to not, because he's dead, so he dies to the first hit. That's just nice about multiple hits. Singing Bowl is useless because we don't get cards in the deck. Unless we had, like, you know what would be good on this one? Dreamcatcher, actually. We want cards here, so we need to actually try. Madness. 2 madnesses. Make something free. I don't really care about that. Ooh. Amplify. I would like an amplify. Zap and zap. I'll take a zap and zap. What you got here for me, baby? Amplify and amplify. Hell yeah, baby. Next power I play is play twice. Feels good. Feels really good. So we want to probably upgrade amplify. Next 2 powers are play twice. This turn. So not that great. Maybe go search out make another zap freeze good, or upgrading the good instincts for more block is probably good. So we need defense, so having more block is great. Bronze momentum is a problem, so I'm a bit worried. So next power we played is played twice, so that's great. So let's go like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. That's fine. And that's, yep. So the weak is saved, so that's no problem. So we're gonna play amplify. Next power we play is play twice. 2 storms are insane in the actual membrane. We will strike, and drop our plated armor, drop our focus potion, and leap for fun, I guess. So we have 9 block every turn regardless. We have 10 damage every turn regardless. We have 2 innate storms, which is amazing. What would I want to find that's free? Zaps, baby. I would like to find free zaps. So let's get those free zaps, play this free. So this does now 9 times 3. I would rather play static discharge. I would rather block. And I would rather strike the one with the least HP and end my turn. So he's going to take something from me. I don't know what he's going to take. It's a mystery for me. It's a mystery for you. And it's a mystery for everyone. So far, I'm still not perfect though. So far, we are still perfecting. I don't think we will perfect this fight because he hits for like 50 damage. But I'm going to give him my best shot. Have you ever heard the song Hit Him With Your Best Shot? Dum, 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 you gotta hit him with your best shot. Boom, 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 boom. And that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. Oh, I should have played auto shields first. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I actually made a critical error there. Wow, got very unlucky. So that's our perfect down the drain. Actually, no, we still have a perfect. But I should have used the ice shield first. But we still kept our perfect. So I guess it's worth it in the long run. He got buffed, which is a problem. Bump, 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 bump. So he will die now. 20 incoming damage. Well, we've blocked most of that. Dual cost could take out one. But I'm not sure. It's risky, but I'm going to go for it. I took out one. That was very lucky. Self-prepare gives us more lightning. So play it. And we'll defend again. And hopefully we have enough block to not take damage here. 28. We have 28 on the dot. Bam! Perfect. Still intact, baby. Perfect. Still intact. I believe. I believe we can perfect this run. I'm not going to stop. Well, I mean, I'm going to eventually have to stop. But I'm going to give him my best shot. As I've said many, many times before. Let's take you down. Make sure you go down. So the big attack's coming next turn. Got our zap back. We lost our zap immediately. So we need to do 210 damage in one turn. Unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. Unfortunately, I do not think that's possible. So this does 8 times 9, which is like 72 damage. It's not enough damage. We're going to blind. We could dual cost. I mean, we might as well just go for the attack because we can't block out. We can't block through this anyway, and it's so much damage. I think you gotta just go for that attack, baby. Go for that attack and just tank the damage. This is how it is. There was no way we were gonna outblock this. Our perfect was going down. We at least can do a fudge ton of damage and move on to the next fight. So I'm fine with that. I'm actually completely fine with that. We didn't get a perfect. It's tough. It sucks. I know. That's live. I'm gonna get rid of this defense so I don't have to cycle through it. Okay, so we should win this. We get one more Thunder Strike, which is kind of possible. Without getting hit to death, I mean. So that's 26 damage. That's not that much damage. I can deal with that type of damage. That's the type of damage that I can actually deal with. So, I say thank you. And you're going to be left on 5 HP, which is very frustrating. I'm going to take 2 damage and you're going to die. So, that's fine. So, we didn't get to perfect them. It was a very hard perfect. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a very hard perfect. I'm just happy we killed it and lived. That's what I'm saying. All for one, Core Surge. Deal 11 damage, gain 1 artifact exhaust. Okay, or amplify. Or 2 max HP. Core Surge. Deal 11 damage, gain an artifact. I mean, that's just good. So I'm just going to take it. It's 11 damage for 1 energy. Pandora's Box. Transform all strikes and defense. No, I can't take that gamble. Don't want them to have more strength. I'll take Kurski. It's okay. I have Blue Cattle. So Kurski does nothing. It just gives me 1 extra energy. Time Lord. Ooh. Time Lord, scary. Very, very scary. We're going to probably have to fight 1 elite in this path, because usually it's 1 elite per path. So I'm a little bit worried. I don't want Transmutation, I don't want Dual Cost, I don't want Purity, and I don't want a Strike, and I probably don't want normal one of those. Get one of those. I'll keep Rip and Tear, because Rip and Tear's damage output for what you're getting is just too good, okay? Anyone that argues with you and says anything else is lying. It's as simple as that. Rip and Tear does way too much damage for way too little mana. And it doesn't do, like, obviously it's not way too much damage. I mean, that's like over exaggerating. I'm a very well known for my over exaggerating. I'm not gonna lie, but at this point I'm actually not over exaggerating. I'm actually being honest when I tell you that there's not a situation where Rip and Tear was required. I mean, obviously Rip and Tear is good because it does a lot of damage, but you get what I'm trying to say. We're not going to take any damage still, but we got 2 burn costs in the deck now, which we have to worry about, so very scary. Core Search gives me an artifact. Static Burn. So we're going to take damage from the... Yeah, our perfect is down. We lost our perfect. That sucks. Or we didn't care about perfect, but I mean, we're going to take damage, which means we're going to need to heal up. But we're getting 7 HP back, so I guess it's fine. It's not enough to heal us all the way, but it's going to heal us enough. Plus, we still got the bird faced on, so I mean, that's great. Redstone was a nice relic to get, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about that. Lose or gold Gunner relic. Weakening them would be worth it, and we have so little gold, but there is going to be a shop, right? There is going to be a shop, but only after the elite. I'm going to say no thank you to that, even though that was a tempting one. Weakening every enemy on the first turn could be used to mitigate incoming damage. But, oh, this is great. This is exactly what I was kind of hoping for, this exact situation. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we can go something like that. We can go something like that. We can go something like this. We can go something like this. And then we can go something like that. And we can end that turn. So we got to play like 2 power things out. That's the Shiv icon, magnetism. Just FYI. But it's okay. So we got to play some stuff, which is nice. I'm gonna use Madness right off the bat. We got a free static discharge, that's great. I'm gonna use the secret technique to go find myself an auto shields. I'm gonna use set auto shields. Use Rip and Tear. We did not get lucky. I'm gonna use a strike on the guy doing the most damage. I'm gonna use another lightning orb. Boom. I'm gonna end my turn and we're gonna hopefully kill off one. We killed one. Awesome. So I don't know what you're doing. I'm assuming you're buffing. No, you're summoning. Okay, I thought you were buffing because you haven't attacked yet. That's a lot of incoming damage. This does 9 times 4. So if I vulnerable you, it now does 9 times 4 double. Not double, but more. I don't know how that works. To a random enemy for each. See, the problem is if that hits the front guy, I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, it doesn't hit the front guy. I just wanted to know how they work. We're gonna take a lot of damage here, but that was a lot of damage for the sake of science. For the sake of science, you can take a lot. Like, I mean, a lot of damage. Like a lot. Like a lot. So much damage I couldn't count it even if I wanted to. That's how much damage he took. He's dead next turn. He's literally dead. Like, I didn't even need to try and he's dead. But the fact of the matter is we took way too much damage that fight. And we didn't even get the heal. We didn't get the healer? Vajra's nice. One free damage. Baby, sign me up. We didn't get the heal of Vajra. Excuse me. I mean, the heal of the repair. We didn't play repair at all. That seems odd. I should consider always playing repair. Let's go for the strike and the defend, and that sounds perfect. Okay, so you go Storm. You go Zap. You go Dual Cost. You go Trip on the guy in the back. Start getting rid of his things. You go Good Instinct, so you're not taking any damage, and you strike, and you can use the fan, I guess. So you want to make sure that the lightning boy in the front dies first, because he's the problem. This guy's going to be a problem later on, but a problem we don't care too much about. As long as we give a payout, we'll heal up 7. That'll be very useful. We still have a regen potion, but we're probably going to want to try and save that for the elite if necessary, if possible. Amplify, repair will give me so much good stuff. We're going to go get a free zap with this. Use it. We're going to use static discharge. We're going to use leap. And one will die and we will move on. Awesome. And we are going to take damage, but we're going to get 14 HP back, so I don't really care. And we're going to get a lot of plays out of Static Discharge. Static Discharge is pretty good. Static Discharge might be one of the best cards in the game. Secretly. It's one of those cards that's super good, but you don't know it's super good until you know. You know? It's one of those situations. So we got no block, unfortunately, which is a little bit unfortunate. That Exhaust card I would love to remove. It does nothing for the deck. It just does nothing. It does nothing. You are dead, dude. You just killed yourself. We're healing up 14, so that's great. Ceremony of Puzzle's fine. Strength Potion's fine. Not the greatest stuff, but that's okay. What you got for me, baby? Enter portal, move travel to the boss. Nope. I wanna go on. This is a daily. I need the points. I need the points, baby. You wanted Smith, obviously, because we are on high enough HP. Let's up. No, not amplify. Let's upgrade the zap to free. Yeah, let's upgrade the zap to free. More free zaps, the better, in my opinion. Boom, boom, boom. Multiple defragments would be very good. Even one defragment, so we could. I don't know. Is defragment? I never know if defragment's a what's them called or not. So I'm gonna go amplify into Storm. That's a technique. Go fetch the other zap. Use said zap. Use said zap. Use Static Storm. Use Self-Repair. Use Riptide. So I just realized that I accidentally, without even realizing, didn't take any blocks. So we are immediately going to take damage on this fight. Which is not a good idea. It means we took turn 1 damage. It's probably a very bad idea, but we're taking it. And we'll channel the orb at least. So maybe that's going to be kind of... Oh, that's only 1 because of Tori though. So I guess that's worth it. And we hit the guy in the back with one of our things. So it's kind of worth it. It's one of those weird situations. We want to weaken you in case you don't die. We're going to auto shield straight off the bat. We're going to strike you. We're going to then dual cast. Good instincts in the fan. So one died. One died and I didn't even realize one died, which means we need to kill the next 2 and the next 2 turns. Like none of them are blocking, which means they're going to have very little HP. And we have 15 incoming damage, so we can kill 1 guaranteed. We need to decide if we want to attempt to kill 2 or not. That's the question. So this will take out 1. Probably, and this one... Ooh. We can't kill both. That's 6, 9, 19. Oh, we will kill both. Wow. Talk about luck. Oh, no, wait, what? Miscalculated. He's going to come back to life. Big miscalculation. He's coming back to life. He's got now 13 HP. He's got 26. That's a lot of damage that I'm not really capable of doing. but of course I'm going to be going for as best I can. So we're kind of in a situation where we're killing one and bringing the next one back to life again. So we're kind of like losing on the race. We're definitely losing on the race here. He's got 26 again. He's got 27. So they're getting more HP. Do this. Okay, that worked. Do that then. That works apparently. Tiny chest is great. It means we might get a chest now. We didn't. We're gonna get a relic though. Whether it was worth fighting this for relic or not, I will never know. But I'm gonna choose to believe, because if I'm correct, doesn't this mean we should get 2 relics? I'm just saying. Like, if I look at the math, I do the math in my head, and I'm like, this is 2 relics, right? That's how that works, right? So I'd love to play Storm before Panache, but I'm unfortunately not going to be able to. I'm going to need to play it the other way around. Simply because I need, and let me repeat myself, I need, it's like an actual requirement of my life, is that I need that Panache plays to activate. We're not taking any damage. He's weakened for a little bit longer. Our lightning's doing its thing. We got a Panache out. So far, so good. So far, so good. So I use secret techniques. Go find the zap. Use the zap. Use the order shields. Use the defend, and then use the riptide. I did that in case it both hit the spike boy, which would have sucked for me. So I wanted to try and prevent that. So pretty much we just need to draw like any damage, big damage thing. Maybe the lightning thing. We haven't actually channeled them in lightning, so we don't want lightning right now. Ooh, amplify into static discharge, exactly what we want. It's going to channel a lot of lightning for us because of Storm. I channeled a lot less lightning than anticipated. I'm going to attack you in the hopes that the lightning... I don't know what the right play there was actually, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure what the right play was anymore. Emotion chip. At the start of each turn, if you took any damage, lots in trigger the passive. Okay, that's just nice, I guess. Chill, compile, drive it. Deal 10 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. Or compile is always going to draw me 1 and do 10 damage. That's amazing. Hologram is my boy though. Hologram, as you all know, is my boy. Me and Hologram, we went to school together. We grew up together. We've known each other for years. We've been through trials and tribulations, as they say. It's been hard times, but me and Hologram, we've been there, man. We've been there. We know what's up. Me and Hologram, we know what's up. Okay, so we're gonna stop. I think ahead. Put the strike on top. Go amplify. Go repair. Go zap. Go zap. Go dual cost. Wow, you did me dirty, game. This, do blind, and enter. Okay, so we are going to take some damage here. 1 damage to be exact. That was to be expected. We misplayed, I think. I guess I'll never know. What is this? While in hand, lose 1 HP when other cards are played. So we want to play him immediately off the bat. So bam, he's gone. We won't want to auto shields because we have to. We're going to use secret technique to go get hologram. I guess we're going to use the hologram to go get... strike. We're going to use the strike on this good sir. We are going to use the strike on this good sir. And we're going to use Purify to get rid of these 2 defense. And we're going to end that turn. And it did hit the guy in the back. I was like, please hit the guy in the back. That entire play rested on hitting the guy in the back. So it was kind of a risky play. But I think it was a play we had to make. So static discharge. Core kill. Riptide. Defend. Move on. Awesome. And we're going to take some damage, which means we're going to channel another lightning. Only 2 though, so that's great. Static Storm and Thunderstrike are the combo. Are the combo you need. It's the combo your life needs, and it's all your life wants is that specific combo. You get that combo, you're a happy man. So you will die, and that will be the end of this, and we'll move on. And we'll even heal 14 HP, so we'll be fine. And we got Mango for more max HP. Probably not something we wanted right now, but we're on 4 HP, so we're kind of happy. At this point, upgrade Hologram, right? At this point, I mean, Secret Technique not exhausting could be huge. So I'm going to upgrade Secret Technique, but I don't know. I don't know about the Secret Technique play. Honestly, I don't. I do not know about the Secret Technique play. So we'd like to try and perfect this. So we need 20 block. We have 15 block right off the bat, so we need 10 more blocks. So we get rid of Pain. Let's get rid of the Feint. Let's get rid of... Course Search does too much damage to get rid of. Goodness is good. All of these are good in my hand right now, so I'm going to keep them. Those are bad. So we're going to start with Storm. We're going to go Secret Technique, and we're going to go find Leap, I guess. Use Auto Shields, use Zap, use Core Surge, Use leap and use good instincts. So we actually just didn't do any damage this turn, which is bad. It's very bad. If we had barricade, we would have been very happy, but we don't, so we're not very happy. We're taking no damage here, but we did no damage either. So all in all, that was a very unsuccessful turn. We maybe played too defensively there, and we should have gone more aggressively. That's probably what happened, but we didn't, and because of that, we are now going to pay the price, the actual price. And the actual price that was to be paid, without us even realizing it, was the price of taking a lot of damage. So let's get ready for the damage we're about to receive. 30 something damage, 31 damage to be exact, which is insane. But luckily we should charge quite a few lightning bolts here, which is always good. We got a zap in hand, and we got a thunderstrike in hand, so we're going to pretty much kill this turn. So we're going to go for the amplify. Oh, we can't amplify self-repair. We've got to do it because we need that HP heal. And I'm going to play a zap here. I'm then going to play a blind. I'm going to play a defend. And I'm going to play a strike. We could have killed him with thunderstrike, guaranteed. But I want that 14 HP heal. I need that 14 HP heal. Because I'm going to outblock his damage, kind of, because of Tauri. So I need that 14 HP heal. You don't understand. It's too important. It's too important to say no to. It was critical. Anchor's fine. Seek plus or double energy. Double energy could actually make our thunderstrike pop. So I'm going to do it. Loop, cool-headed, scheme, go for the eyes. None of these are good. What is this? Runic capacity. Start each combat with 3 additional orb slots. Or data. Start each combat with 1 focus. You got to go data disc. And then runic capacitor. And then vulnerable potion. Okay, so we've set up ourselves for the win. We've set up everything we can set up for the... Oh my god, no! Oh no! This is beyond bad. Okay, this is very, 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 very bad. Right, you want that? This is the worst case scenario, actually. This is kind of the worst case scenario. Let's try to double energy this. I'm not even gonna waste fucking time. Okay, so first turn, 0 damage, success, and we are dealing a lot of damage with our thunder. So yeah, pretty much our thunder is we're gonna need to have enough thunder to hit him for enough damage to not hurt us, and we'll be fine. So you go like us. Oh, we should have played paint. I'm an idiot. That's actually fine. Got a secret technique, which is kind of good. Let's get the zap so we can play the zap because we want that zap. Let's strike him. And let's defend. And let's purify the other 2 defense out of our deck and go on. So now we're hoping our thunder does enough damage to mean that we take no damage. Yes, no damage taken so far. So far, so good. Remember, it's 5 turns you need to survive. It's not child's play, guys. He gets very strong, very fast. Except those hit in the beginning of the turn for some reason. I think because we took damage due to that 1 HP we took. Are you serious? This does 40 damage. So right off the bat, we're not taking damage. So is there anything we want to get with hologram? More zaps, maybe. More zap, maybe. Another zap. Let's play said zap. Thunderstrike now does a lot. Thunderstrike, I guess. And then end turn. So basically, we can see how much damage we did. We did 94 damage that turn. That's insane. That's actually insane. This Transcend's actually not that bad. You just have to out damage race him, which is very hard, but it's what you got to do. So you got to go self-repair for the lightning proc. You need to go like this, 20 damage. You need to go core surge, a lot of damage. You need to strike, even more damage. And now we're taking 14, and now we're taking 0. Okay, we should win this. I don't see us losing this fight. I mean, we're not going to kill him yet, which is what my real goal is to actually kill him. But at least we're not going to take any damage, so we're going to heal up 7, which means we're going to be full HP for the final fight, which is all I care about. So auto shields, of course. Good instincts, of course. Go get this. Let's go get weakness or zap. Go get zap. Let's zap him. Let's strike him. Oh, we might actually take damage here. We might take damage for the first time. No, we're not taking any damage. Nice. He's going to do he's actually going to get an attack in, which is nice for him. I mean, we did 299 damage to him in 5 turns, and he died. We didn't kill him, but we did 299 damage to him in 5 turns. Hamamid hand is huge. Absolutely huge. Last but not least, we shall upgrade the hologram. Yeah, we'll upgrade the hologram. Hologram is a good card. So now we're going to fight the final boss, which is Time Lord. Runs 54 minutes in. We didn't speedrun this, unfortunately, but I think it's fine. Static, yeah, Storm, I was like, Storm's nice to get an opening hand. Now I realize, nope, Storm's what you're going to get in your opening hand every time. So we don't want that, we don't want that. We don't want, oh, we might want that. Let's keep that. We might not want that. I want more powers early on, I think. We didn't get powers. Storm me. I'm not going to double energy right now, I don't need it. Use this. Let's go get Zap. Use the Zap. Play Self Repair because it's free. Look at what we're doing. We haven't attacked this turn and we're not going to attack. We're not taking damage, so I think that's fine. We're in our turn right there. 4 cards played on the first turn and 16 damage done. We haven't done a lot of damage, but we're setting up here for... We pretty much are just trying to set up for a one-shot, I think, is what we're trying to do. Wow! That's a bad hand, man. That's a bad hand. That's a very, very bad hand. You gotta defend. You have no choice. At this point, you use the strength potion and you start hitting, at least, I guess. We are gonna lose 1 lightning. I think it's fine. We would have loved Amplify with Static Discharge. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Damn, son, that's some damage right there. That is some actual damage. Oh, this is great. We can hologram and we can go get Amplify. We can then use Amplify and Static Discharge. We gotta use we either weaken him here. Oh no, our turn just ended for some reason. Why did our turn end? I didn't even attack. I'm so confused. I'm so confused by that. I took a lot of unnecessary damage because of that, but I don't know why. The problem is I don't know why is the problem. All I know is I just did I've channeled like 50 of these orbs already, so in my defense, this is good. You got like this. You got like this. You go Core Search. You go spend. Okay. Before we attack next turn, we should, or before we attack again, if we get attacks, we should look at using Vulnerable Potion and the Stories Potion. Oh, you are attacking, so you're not healing it. What do we want to go find? Thunderstrike is an attack. We can't find that with Secret Technique. 27 incoming damage. We can probably go like now's a good time. Defend, strike, strike, and strike. Hits this little dex and a little bit of strength, and in our turn. Okay, so Thunder Strike will end this. If we draw Thunder Strike next turn, we won this whole game, I think. Because we've processed like 1 trillion of these orbs right now. And Emotional Chip's gonna activate too. Yeah, you are gonna kill yourself, dude. By hitting me so much, you are killing yourself. So Storm decks are the way to go. I've just decided this. There's nothing anyone can say to change my mind. But Storm decks are the way to go. You just dead, dude. Your cost. Yeah. Storm decks are the way to go. Storm decks are the only way to win with the defect. Oh, we won. We won. Top 1000? Maybe? The tum. Your charge score to the maximum. 870. That's what I said I was going to get. Bam. I know myself too well. I know what my type of scores are. I can't perfect things. Not with a defect run. Anyway, victory continue. So Force Climbed, Stuffed, which is good. I like Shiny, which is okay. Highlander, which is good. And Speedster. We got Speedster. The other one's 45 minutes. And then Bosses slain 3. And then Elites killed. We killed 1 of each. So 876 is a good score considering you could only kill 1 of each Elite. Only way we could have got more scores here was 150 points for Perfect on the 3 Elites. And then 200 extra points for Perfects on the 3 bosses. And then 150 points for extra Perfects on the bosses. So the only way we could have done better on this run was if we got I think it's extra 10 or 20 for the least actually. So it's like 50 for each boss is 150, so it's 350 plus maybe like 10, so it's 380. So maybe 1,100 to score is what we could have got. But yeah, let's hope top 1,000 is our goal. Top 1,000 we want. Come on, baby, do me top 1,000. Do me top 1,000, baby. 2,000, 2,400. We're always in that top 2,000. Always in that upper 2,500 bracket. Never ever top 1,000. Oh man, it's really hard to get top 1,000 in this game. But that was a more difficult daily in my opinion. I think that day was actually like one of the harder dailies. I'm just happy we won. Really, like a daily like that, I'm just happy we won a daily like that. So that was a defect. Any defect daily win is always nice, and I think the only way to win Defect runs is with the Storm deck. You have to build the Storm deck. It's the only way to win, because Defects are playing powers and Storms are making power things. So you go Storm, you go Lightning Blast, which we didn't even use on the final boss, ironically. Thunderstrike, sorry. So you go Storm and Thunderstrike decks are the way to go. I'm pretty convinced that's the way to win in with the Defect. It's the strongest one, the strongest deck I can build at least. I know I've heard about the Claw deck and the power of the Claw deck, but I think the Storm and Thunderstrike deck is the best run for me in my playstyle and how I will win most of my Defect runs. For now though, that's going to be in this episode of Slay the Spire Daily for May 26th. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope it was enjoyable to watch. Of course, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. I can only do that with your help by hitting that subscribe button. So hit that subscribe button. It really helps a lot and I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next daily, May 27th, tomorrow, and hopefully we can one day try really hard, work really hard, and actually get that majestic top 1000 placing I'm trying to go for. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.